Across Europe, stone rises toward the sky, not just as architecture, but as faith, ambition, and human devotion carved into history. For centuries, these cathedrals have witnessed wars, kings, revolutions, and millions of silent prayers. Today, we travel through three of the most breathtaking sacred monuments ever built: Cologne Cathedral, Sagrada Familia, and St. Vitus Cathedral, each telling a different story about humanity's search for something greater than itself. Rising above the Rhine River in Germany, Cologne Cathedral stands as one of the greatest achievements of Gothic architecture. Construction began in the year 1248, driven by a desire to create a shrine worthy of sacred relics believed to belong to the three wise men. What followed was not decades of work, but centuries. For over 600 years, the cathedral remained unfinished, its towers frozen in time until construction finally resumed in the 19th century using medieval plans. When completed in 1880, it became the tallest building in the world. During World War II, Cologne was heavily bombed, yet the cathedral survived. Surrounded by ruins, its dark towers remained standing, a powerful symbol of endurance and hope. Today, millions visit not only to admire its scale, but to experience the feeling created by light passing through vast stained glass windows, transforming stone into color and silence into reflection. Cologne Cathedral is more than a monument. It is proof that some human creations are built not for generations, but for eternity. In Barcelona, architecture transforms into imagination. The Sagrada Familia is unlike any cathedral ever built. Designed by visionary architect Antoni Gaudí, it blends faith with nature, geometry, and symbolism. Construction began in 1882, yet more than a century later, it is still unfinished, a living project shaped by generations of craftsmen and modern technology. Gaudí believed nature was God's greatest architect. Inside the basilica, columns rise like trees, branching toward a ceiling that feels more like a forest canopy than a traditional church. Sunlight enters through colored glass, painting the interior with shifting shades of blue, gold, and red, turning time itself into part of the design. Gaudí devoted the final years of his life entirely to this masterpiece, knowing he would never see it completed. When asked about the slow progress, he simply replied, "My client is not in a hurry." The Sagrada Familia reminds us that beauty is sometimes meant to outlive its creator. At the heart of Prague Castle stands St. Vitus Cathedral, a symbol of Czech history, royalty, and spiritual power. Construction began in 1344 under the rule of Charles IV, Holy Roman Emperor and King of Bohemia. The cathedral was meant to represent both divine authority and imperial ambition. For centuries, kings were crowned here, saints were buried here, and history unfolded beneath its soaring vaults. Like many great European cathedrals, St. Vitus was completed only after hundreds of years, blending Gothic origins with later architectural styles. Its stained glass windows illuminate stories of faith and national identity, while the towering spires dominate Prague's skyline, visible from nearly every corner of the city. Walking inside feels like stepping into another era, where silence carries the weight of century. Across centuries, these cathedrals have witnessed empires rise and fall, yet they still stand, reminding us how small we are and how powerful human vision can be. There are still many stories waiting to be discovered.